decided is actually to create a protective structure. Why? So that we can get to have the strawberries before everyone else. So ideally what I'll be using today is the cable ties, and I would also be using the chicken mesh wire to create the protective structure for the pot plant itself. Here's my strawberry. She is growing so beautifully, and I actually have this stalk here, of which I'm going to put in the middle of this whole thing, so that I'll show you what I intend to do with it, and of course pliers to help me cut the chicken wire mesh. So yeah, let's get right into it. And the idea is to actually put it on almost the surface of the soil in the pot, and the idea around that is I want to create a few sockets so that we can have these plants come through and sit on top of the mesh, so that the strawberries don't fall to the ground, to just avoid the ants and whatever other insects that would be inside this. Okay, let me just take these two out for now. So I'm going to look for the crowns of these plants. There's about 4 plants in here. I'm going to look for the crowns, then around the crowns I'm going to cut the mesh and then put it nicely so that it sits inside. I hope that makes sense. So first and foremost, I'm going to look for where I need to turn this so that it goes in, and we are able to put it on the ground, or rather on the pot itself inside. So that's what I'll be doing, just nicely going around to make sure that at least it gets to nest nicely inside. Okay, let's see. Would I be able to put this guy in here? Sure looks like it. Ooh, mosquitoes are not my friend. Okay, so this looks good. Okay, let's see. Will it go in? Looks like it. Then this other side, let's just maybe turn it somewhere here and bend it a little bit, so that hopefully we are able to create that form of structure to just lift off the ground. So let's see. There we are. Looks like it's nicely coming through. Okay, I'm happy about that. However, it's a little bit tall unless I actually push it through, but it's gonna take me forever, so I might as well just maybe cut. Let's just cut it. It's actually a little bit hard to use pliers when I have gloves on, but I'm really trying to learn to work with gloves. So there we are. On this side is sorted. Let's cut on the other side. And while I'm at it, I've already seeded more strawberries, and if this method actually works, I am going to possibly look at having all the strawberry plants inside pots instead of having them on the ground. That would save me a lot of space, and also I can be able to move them around the yard, because strawberries, as much as they are okay with the sun, they really also just enjoy a very nice shaded place, especially the afternoon shade. As you can see, I'm actually working on this and it's quite late in the afternoon, and this is an ideal time for strawberries to flourish. So that's that. And the other thing is, I'm hoping this, something that I actually just came up with, I'm hoping this works. So I'm going to look at the crowns for the strawberries, where they are at, then I'll cut a hole around that. So ideally there is one crown which is situated here. So with this crown that is situated here, I'm going to cut. Then let's look for this one as well. It's around about here. Then this one, let's see, the crown is more or less here. And then this one, there we are. So let's just start. Right, so I'm just going to eyeball the whole thing and cut just around where the crown is, so that I actually allow for the plant itself to protrude through. Oopsie. Let's see. So far this is what I've cut out, and let's just maybe cut here and here, and then there we are. Okay, this looks good. This looks perfect. So let's just take out these guys. Okay, so that's the first one, and then let's look at this guy. Let's look at this guy. So if I hold this guy like this, it's more or less here. Oh guys, it is a little bit difficult to work with gloves on. I'm sorry, I really have to take them out. Phew. Otherwise this is not going to end pretty good. Where did I cut now? Okay, I cut here. Okay, so there is this nice hole that I have created here. Let's just hope this guy goes in without any complaints. Okay, I hope I'm not in the frame too much. Okay, there we are. On this side is almost done. Come my love. On this side is almost done. Come my baby. There we are. There we are. Okay, so it's nicely in there. This one also, it's nicely in there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we need to work on this crown here and this one. So clearly you can see already these guys are off the ground, or rather off this, the surface of the pot. I don't know if you can see that. There we are. See, they're already just floating on top, of which is ideally what I wanted to happen. Alright, it actually seems like the idea might work. So basically that's how I'm going to leave these guys. And I initially thought I would put this in here so that it somehow makes this thing not too to wiggle and move. So, but then I'll just leave it like that. So that's the first phase to this idea of protecting these babies. So hopefully we might actually just win. Let's just get the strawberries out. All right, definitely they are off the ground. If not all of them, but most of them are definitely off the ground. Well, maybe I need to just close it a little bit here, but most of the strawberries are off the ground. It's just 1, 2. Okay, this is a leaf that I can take off. So I'm happy with that. I hope I'm not constricting these guys too much. That's the first phase to this whole thing. Then secondly, the idea is to actually wrap a chicken mesh around. This now is to cover the plant so that the birds will not get to it, right? So I just want to basically measure the base. Okay, I think now I need to put back my glove. All right, so okay, as long as this thing is not going to scratch me, we will be good. Okay, so wait. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I can cut it somewhere here. Okay, the idea now is I need to make sure that I can be able to take this guy out. All right, looks like it. Okay, so this would be me taking it out and doing whatever it is that I need to do to the plant. Then hopefully when we take it back, it slides in nicely just like that. Then this stock here is actually going to help a lot with just making sure that this thing doesn't fly away or anything like that. All right, not the best of of the jobs, but practical wise it would have to do. It would do, because at least now I have managed to protect our strawberries. Right, so let's just sort everything else back in here. There we are. There we are. Perfect. I think it's perfect. Definitely very practical. Very practical, and it would do the trick. All right. I've managed to put this guy back to where she was, and voila, this is our protective strawberry structure that we just came up with now. Looks feasible and it looks practical. So voila. All right, it has been 4 days since I caged these guys in here. So let's see what has been happening. Okay, definitely this is coming in handy. As you can see, it's not so much of a job. And look at these guys. They're like literally sitting on top of the whole thing. And check. Look at this. Some are sprouting. This one is turning a nice red. I'm gonna give it a day or two and then I'm gonna come and munch it. But then as you can see, we have more that are coming through. This is amazing. This is amazing, but I still feel like possibly I can add more of the wire here, because as you can see, this one, when it tilts, it's not on the ground per se, but then still they are tilting to the ground. Or maybe we can just elevate this even more. Yeah, that's better. So as you can see, they are nicely coming up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, somebody has eaten this one. You know, these clever insects, they are way too clever for my liking. But then as you can see, look, there is even more budding. Oh, there's another one here. Look at that. These guys are truly coming through nicely. Oh, on the small one as well, I don't know if you can see that, we have another one budding, which is quite promising. This is lovely. Then let's look at this one. Okay, this one is not giving yet. It's not giving. Oh no, I'm lying. There we are. There's one that is peeping through here. Can you see that? Just here. Oh la la. Okay. And this one as well. It's coming nicely. Maybe let's just move you a little bit. Come sit here, my darling, for now. Okay, as you can see, is there more? Oh la la. No, there isn't, but it looks very promising, because as you can see, there is flowers also that were here, and they are now forming into nice cute little strawberries just here. So it's definitely coming. So in about a day or two, I'll have to come and take this one, because as you can see on this side, it's nicely turning red now, but then it's still off color on the other side. So this is an update on our strawberry plant. The other thing that I'm realizing is because of a small yield that I have, you'll have these shoots of strawberries, one at a time, two at most, three. So it would be more like strawberries to nibble on. But if you really want to have like a handful of strawberries, then I suggest maybe possibly look into planting more of these. So like you'll have a vineyard of strawberries, of which is exactly what I am doing as well. There's about 4 more pot plants that I've already seeded, and it's going to be a lot of strawberries in there because I just put a lot of seeds. So hopefully all comes well and we actually start having a much bigger or much larger yield of strawberries. So yes, here we are. Our baby is nicely intact, and even though my structure is not 100% solid, but at least it is doing what it was intended to do, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm just loving the fact that I can actually even clean off the weeds with ease. So this is a plus for me, because I actually initially thought that I might have to take out the wire in order for me to clean the weeds on the soil, but then it looks like I can do that with just a little bit of ease. So this is our strawberry update thus far. I'll keep you guys posted on how they perform, but then so far I'm really encouraged and happy about what is happening in this pot. Okay, and let's just see again if our structure is doing what it was intended to do. Really am happy. I'm happy. There we are, it's back in, no fuss, and voila. See you soon. And 2 days later, let's see what our strawberry has in store for us. Oh la la, wow. Okay, this one is also nicely starting to bloom. That is super awesome. Oh my goodness me, the small one has given us a beautiful, almost ripe strawberry. Okay, ooh, look at that, we have another one. I was actually here for that one that you actually saw in the other clip, but then as you can see, this is like literally 2 days later. This is the one that I am here for. Let's see. Yes, it's nice and ripe. And there's that other one that had an ouchie, definitely still has an ouchie, but then as you can see, I'm not sure if I am in frame. As you can see, we have more that are really now starting to bloom. As you can see that we didn't have these the last time, but stuff is happening. Okay, this is the one plant that is still not giving us anything at the moment, but then this one, as you can see, it's starting to shoot out. Look, there is even more coming through here, and there is actually more also on this side. You know what, I'm actually just using one hand, so please forgive me. There is more coming through on this side. There is more coming through. Look at that. Okay, the last time this guy, like 2 days ago, I don't think we actually had this guy, but then yeah, there we are. There's another one there, and I'm just going to clip some of the leaves because there's just way too many of them. Just going to nicely clip some of these because they are just all over the show now. Didn't nip a lot, just nipped enough so that we can actually see what is going on underneath. And okay, let's just move you, my love. Mama needs to have some visibility happening here. We need to see everyone. Ooh la la. You see now exactly what I mean. I'm not sure if I did see this guy, because like these guys are just doing the most. These guys are doing the most. Okay, I think I'm just going to make a few more here because there is a lot of the berries that are just hidden under the leaves. Let's just move you, my love. You are just too tall. There we are. Okay, let me not go crazy. I just want to actually also take out the sky because that's the one that looks very funny. And I'm going to nibble on that one that I had my eye on. I'm just so happy that at least I got to have the first strawberry, so I'm happy about that. Let's just boop. There we are. Definitely sweet. Okay, happiness. I'm gonna come back and just give this guy some water, and yeah, cool.